Lafayette Square Mall has sat nearly empty for about a year and a half now.
So the owner had some big ideas and spent millions of dollars renovating the mall buildings. Rich Nye has been following the fate of the mall for about 2 years now.
And tonight he got a look at an updated master plan that now calls for destruction before progress.
We're going to take down most of the buildings.
Fabio de la Cruz unveiled his plans for what will now be called the Square. The 115-acre mall property will include shopping, dining, housing, office space, hotels, sports facilities, and even a school in this area of the current parking lot. But the window to the world concept introduced in November 2021, redeveloping the existing mall structure, is gone, despite millions already invested in renovations.
For me, mistakes are not wasting. You understand? For me, it's the way that you get better.
What you can see behind me is most of what will remain of the current mall structure in the updated plan for the Square. But about half of the current mall will be demolished. The new master plan calls for traditional streets and new buildings.
It was hard, it took time, but we get to something that I was even exceeding the expectations that I had when I started the process.
A lot of people want to know what's going to happen, including me. And so, but I always say and feel and believe I want him to succeed. I want him to really succeed. And he needs support in the city.
So the hope is it can be revitalized and bring redemption. I mean, and we in the work of redemption, being a church, but the hope is, yeah, man, the right people could be in the right room to think for everybody, and in whatever the plans is, I'm hopeful that if it is something that is actually a blessing to all in the community.
The remaining tenants were relocated out of the mall in August 2022. Shoppers World is the only store still in operation today. In Indianapolis, Rich Nye, 13 News.
So Fabio de la Cruz expects the main entrance existing in the mall structure will remain standing and be open sometime next year. He says the project now in its totality is approaching $1 billion.